Now we're gonna go to Sam's. I'll show you simple things that you should buy to ensure or make sure that you got the muscle synthesis that your body needs to grow that size. So we will go to Sam's. It will be a short trip to Sam's, but these things that we will see are essentials. You need to buy this. You need to buy this if you want to have a better physique. So let's go. And I'm gonna tell you, as time goes, it becomes harder. It's harder and harder to keep consistent with a goal because we as humans don't have, we are not like machines. We tend to have moments where we are excited, but we also have moments where we don't feel the best, and that's everybody. No exceptions. No exceptions. Everybody, even the most successful person in any field, feel those days. They have those days where they cannot feel the best. They don't feel the best. But here is the game. You gotta start reflecting. It's a battle in your mind. It's your mind telling you that you got a lot of potential. You got a lot of things to do later in life. And if you don't take action right now, no matter how you feel, that's the key. You gotta have that mindset. You gotta battle those thoughts or of weakness. These things that we are gonna buy in Sam's is something that I was not used to do. I was used to go every day to the grocery store and do the things that I gotta eat per day. Even in the early mornings or at night, I went every day to the grocery store. But since the US, you need to be more efficient in time. You gotta buy for the week. You gotta buy the things that you're gonna consume for the week so that you don't have to spend time going and driving to the grocery store and then come back home. That's waste. Not a waste of time, but it takes more time and you can use that time to do other things. So that's why Sam's is so popular. You can buy a lot of things on a cheaper cost, but still get good food, good products. So here we are in Kansas. This is Overland Park. This is Overland Park. It's sunny day. It's getting better. Last week we were at minus 16 degrees Celsius. Now we are at 43 Fahrenheit, which is 4 degrees Celsius. So we are at 4 degrees, Overland Park, Kansas. There we go, there you see Sam's. So I'll show you what I'm gonna buy. Just follow me, and if you do what I told you to do, you will feel that you're getting enough muscle when you work out and when you have your fitness journey. You will be able to build muscle, you will be able to have a good physique, save time, save money. Let's go. There we go, you can see Sam's from here, baby. It's time to show you. It's time to show you what you should do to become better in your health. So let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is the truth. Every time you get in, the first thing that you need to think about is muscle. And how you get muscle? By getting enough protein. So the first thing that you should go is to get protein. You find yourself having good decisions in terms of nutrition, you will be able to build that muscle easier. So let's go. power protein shakes, $22. You can find this anywhere and each one will be more than $2. This is just $1 and you just buy enough for the week. There are people that say that this is containing a lot of microplastics, but to be honest, I prefer to do this than eating a milkshake or something that is not good for me. This is a good source of protein, so your body needs that to build muscle. That's the reality. It's not gonna be the best things to find at a good price, so you just gotta choose where you find the highest protein sources. This is one of them. Let's continue and see what you should do as well. Okay, if you have seen, there is a lot of content that says that energy drinks have a lot of artificial sweeteners, and that's true. But to be honest, we need to be efficient in terms of time. And if you are a person that is really active every day, you should take decisions that allow you to have foods that have low calorie, low sugar content. Even though I know that this has artificial sweeteners, I prefer to choose that instead of a soda that has high sugar content. That's the truth. There are some times that you gotta choose between the option that you get that is good compared to the worst option. The best option is always natural sources, but in this time I don't have time to find a natural source of energy during my job. I don't have the time to find it. I might find myself spend the time to have it, but in terms of efficiency I'll have to buy this. So that's the truth. That's the truth. It might have artificial sweeteners, but I choose that because it's time efficient for me. So this is what I get. So let's go. So as you can tell, I drink Celsius. I drink Fairlife, and there are many content criticizing this type of foods. So my point is that I prefer to consume this, even though they say they have ingredients that may affect your health in your digestive system, that they have microplastics. But the truth is that I prefer to consume this type of products than, for example, a high sugar soda or a high sugar milkshake. That's the point. I know that these have ingredients that might affect my digestive health, but think about it. If you compare this to a soda or to a milkshake that is full of sugars, is full of ingredients that will elevate your calorie intake, your sugar intake, then you will not be in the best place possible. You will not be able to enjoy the progress of your fitness journey. So that's the point that I want to give. And that's all I had to say. Sorry about it. Thanks. That's all. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, guess what? We do this again, motherfucker. We're gonna do the usual warm-up. I'll be in the Stairmaster for 25 minutes. It's gonna be a good warm-up because we're gonna hit legs pretty hard. After this, I'll show you what we do for strength training. So let's keep it. want to start leg day, it's key that you pay attention to the joints. If you haven't warmed up enough, it's hard for the joints to be ready to lift heavy weights. So the best thing that you should do before you start lifting heavy weights is to start light. If you start light, you allow the lubrication between the bones to be better. And that's how you make that lubrication in your joints, especially in the knees and hips. So as you can see, I'm going to start doing the squats with a low weight. I'm going to start doing low weight exercises. We're gonna go ahead and work on deadlifts. So deadlifts is an exercise that works the back side of your leg. So the way you do a deadlift is you have a shoulder width stance, shoulder width, but you do that in front of the bar. What you do is take the same shoulder width with your hands. Two steps back. And the hips are the only ones that take your upper body there. The knees are locked and you should feel a little stretch. You should feel a little stretch on the back of your legs when you go down. And just the hips take the body down. Go. So as you saw, I have the shoulders back, the hips take my body down, and the knees are locked. I stretch the back of your legs, then boom, get up. Okay, we're already done squats, deadlifts. Now we're gonna go ahead and finish with the calves. The last muscle, we gotta work every single muscle in the legs to have an even shaped body. So this is pretty simple. You can do this at home, anywhere, anytime. You take 2 dumbbells or 2 weights with both knees. And what we will do is calf raises. You raise the calves and then that. Four sets of 20 reps. Or you can do 4 sets until faint. It depends on how intense you want to work out to be. Okay, that was the workout. We did 3 exercises that work quads, hamstrings, and calves. If you do that consistently, you're gonna be able to build the muscle in the lower body. If you have strong legs, you can do a lot in terms of performance at the gym. Follow those steps, follow those goals that I told you, and I'll see you next video. See you next time.